Today I'm going to learn the history of the Netherlands, the animated history of the Netherlands. I mean, I know to some extent the history of the Netherlands, but I don't know. Maybe with this one I learned some stuff that I don't actually know. Let's go.
This episode is supported by Audible. Amazon Prime members can get an incredible...
Yeah, go and check out this channel. I almost forgot to tell you. Suibne. Okay, go and check it out.
66% off their first 3 months at audible.com/SUIBHNE. Only available for a limited time, so sign up fast. Die moerassige en riviergevolgde lage landen was een onbevolkt gebied onder het Heilige Roomse Rijk, waar zeer goed werden het bouwen van dijken, kanalen.
Oh, that's amazing that it is in Dutch. I love it. Wait, you can choose, I guess, right? Wait, let's see. No, I don't think you can choose. I mean, it's great. I like it. Okay. Let's go.
In windmolens om water uit hun land te pompen. In één Europa's handelscentrum en één broodman te creëren. Die vroege Nederlanders werden beroemd om handel, scheepsbouw en hydro-engineering. En de Frankische taal die daar werd gesproken, begon te evolueren naar de Nederlandse taal. Of de taal van het lage land. En dus werden de Nederlanders geboren.
That's interesting. That's quite the intro.
Feudalism held sway in the land, and as the trade increased,
I was hoping it was gonna be all in Dutch.
The cities of Amsterdam, Brugge, and Antwerpen prospered, and soon these trading posts became more and more integrated into the Hanseatic League, a sort of trade agreement in the North Sea after the Viking raids had ceased. Through both conquest and inheritance, the Dutch counties came under the control of the House of Burgundy, who then passed it on to the Austrian House of Habsburg. They pulled the Netherlands out of the Hanseatic League and then took over control of trade themselves. This is known as the era of the 17 provinces. But by this point, the merchants had begun to embrace
Wait. I think even... Oh, no. That's the only Roman Empire. This is... Okay.
Is known as the era of the 17 provinces. But by this point, the merchants had begun to embrace Calvinist Protestantism. This led to the Dutch Revolt, also known as the 80 Years' War, also known as the Dutch War for Independence. The war was a complex mix of secular, religious, and mercantile motives, but saw the northern provinces unite in the Treaty of Utrecht against the Spanish Union of Arras. The Spanish marched north though and managed to take back most of the south. In 1581, the United Provinces declared themselves free and independent, and the war became about securing that declaration. During the war, the Protestants in the south fled to the north, and the French Calvinists, called the Huguenots, followed suit, making Netherlands a firmly Protestant-controlled nation. And in 1588 became a confederated republic because they couldn't really find a good king. Instead, they instituted the stadholders with the House of Orange-Nassau, but only with the province's approval. The Dutch were very good at two things by this point: water and money. So they combined them and formed the Verenigde Oost-Indische Company to begin trade in the Indian Ocean. The Dutch revolt overlapped with the broader 30 Years' War, in which Spain was defeated and finally recognized as independent in the Peace of Westphalia. Jewish settlement increased as the tolerance of the new republic was appealing to the persecuted Sephardic Jews, as well as growth in the small community of Ashkenazi Jews. The VOC brought immense wealth to the Dutch Republic, revolutionizing modern banking and finance. Dutch citizens enjoyed shares in the company, helping spread the wealth more evenly. This fueled the Dutch golden ages of art, architecture, and building of universities, making huge strides in science and medicine. The VOC dominated trade for half a century, founding trade colonies all over the world. It wasn't all rainbows and sunshine. The VOC operated with little to no oversight and were often very violent and engaged heavily in the slave trade. They eventually lost this dominance to the English, but their legacy as engineers and shipbuilders and financiers continued to spur growth. This became aggravated by Dutch merchants lending money to foreign powers, thereby protecting and growing their own wealth, which simultaneously stagnated the economy in the Netherlands while propping up foreign nations. But, you know, that's capitalism for you. The decline in prosperity and the devastating Anglo-Dutch wars soon made them prime targets for French revolutionaries overthrew the Dutch and created the Batavian Republic, then a monarchy under Napoleon's brother before final annexation into the French Empire, including the southern Netherlands. When Napoleon was defeated, the Congress of Vienna created the United Kingdom of the Netherlands, merging with the southern Netherlands to create a buffer state between France and the German states. William I of the House of Orange was made king. However, it was pretty short-lived because the southern Netherlands was almost all Catholic, and the French language...
I like how before the 19th century, you know, all the news are really, I mean, like all the history is really taught very fast. And then after the 19th century, there's so much going on. But I feel like because you want to know more about recent history than the really old history. I mean, so I guess this is Belgium, by the way, right? The Netherlands, it's only like this.
Was far more important there. The South fought an independence war and broke away from the Dutch, forming the nation of Belgium.
Oh, yeah.
The Dutch returned to their economic ways and were decidedly neutral during the First World War. After the chaos died down, they found themselves battling the Great Depression mostly by furthering trade with their colonies in Suriname and the Dutch East Indies. This was halted during the Second World War, in which the Netherlands was invaded to bypass the Maginot Line. The small country fell to the Germans and its Jewish population were deported and killed in the Holocaust.
I mean, we all have read Anne Frank.
Rotterdam, the second largest city and major trade port, was firebombed and completely destroyed by the Luftwaffe. The Dutch East Indies was lost to Japan in 1942. Operation Market Garden was part of a larger strategy to cross the Rhine River to advance into the northern Netherlands and northern Germany, but it was deadlock and they ultimately failed to capture the crossing at Arnhem in September of 1944. Instead, the troops would concentrate on Wesel and Ries on the Rhine to liberate the Netherlands, punching a deep hole through German territory and invading from the east. This incredible military achievement saw the greatest paratrooper landing in history, with more than 1.2 million allies involved, a massive success for the allies who were able to advance around the Dutch choke point. You can learn more about this real-world event in the incredible audiobook 4 Hours of Fury by James M. Fenelon, for free for new members when you sign up for Audible. An extremely well-researched and well-documented narrative of the battle, for which he had a special interest as a paratrooper himself. And there is a special deal for Amazon Prime members. Until July 31, you can sign up for an Audible membership and get an incredible 66% off your first 3 months. Basically getting 3 months for the price of 1. New Audible members can listen to this book for free, or choose your own in the vast library of fiction and non-fiction and copious amounts of history. And you even get 1 free audiobook and 2 Audible originals per month for free, giving you more than ever.
Yeah, I never really liked that about Audible. I have the Italian version of Audible. It's so much better. You can just listen to all the audiobooks you want at any time as long as you have a subscription. While the international one, you just get 1 audiobook. That's fucked up. I like to listen at least 4 or 5 audiobooks a month. I mean, what the hell? So crazy that you just are limited to 1 per month. I mean, come on.
With an Audible membership. Head to audible.com/SUIBHNE or text SUIBHNE to 500 500 and listen for free today with Audible. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you really enjoyed the content, you can support on Patreon. Follow me.
It was really nice. It was really nice, this video, but I don't know. It was too short. It was too short. I mean, of course, it's supposed to be a short video to learn just in general the history of the Netherlands, but I want to learn more. I want to learn about specific events that mark the history of the Netherlands. So if you know any of those, please let me know, and I will try to make a reaction to those in a very short time. See ya.